forward to this matchup. And he'll bring it out to the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Iowa's offense will have the ball first. Moulton turned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Moulton, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He'll throw it. They're working that left side.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Off the bootleg, lost the toss. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of help. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Michigan's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
It's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to...
Taking a shot on the first play. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start on the ground with Moulton. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players, physically, obviously.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, and he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing, Underwood. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wolverine! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa has him back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Underwood on the play action. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Marshall. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. On the ground, it's Marshall. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room in into the goal line. He'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
You've already set your punt around 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's Underwood to throw. Got his man. advantage to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
To the air, it's Underwood. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to...
Wide open spaces. Inside the 30. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Iowa!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
He's got great speed. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Underwood. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Sometimes when you're throwing in zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Back to throw. It's Underwood. Got a man. It's Marsh. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Play fake. Underwood. Under fire. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the 1st half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quickly and protect better up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's a gift to Malton. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going with the counter play here. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Buckeyes trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Can't start the second half anymore. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown. That is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Iowa head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up the 4th down. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Gets it to him on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throwing, Underwood. Dumps it off in the flats. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the 1st down.
Finding some room.
Tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy.
To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Michigan. This defense making a big play right in the end zone.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the Sunday is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Still running at the 40. Lots of room to run. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll run it. It's Moulton. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Field goal is good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. The run inside. It's Marshall. Breaks into the open. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the catch. It's Hansen. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback. He makes the catch. Really nice pick up there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls it in. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
On 3rd and short, just chains. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. But guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's Underwood to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverine. This crowd was eating it up. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Looking for room. It's Phillips. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Ready, go! Finds his man. It's Howard. Might have a chance. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Trying to move them on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to the back. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Underwood fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I love that play call. I love when you're backed up in your own territory, forcing them to defend the whole field. But here's the problem. When you go aggressive twice in a row and you throw 2 incompletions, now 3rd and long, out of your own end zone, like this is just, don't make that big mistake. Don't hold on to that football too long. Don't turn it over. You got to be smart on this 3rd down. Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Underwood. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 30. Inside the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on points. We've seen it big moments in this game. They have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Using his legs, it's Phillips. There he goes.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
After this, it'll be a wrap. He'll run it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Could be an alley. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.